Wish I had one of these for everyone that competed, but they did offer up Future City Competition awards for those that presented orally, and later in the school year, I think, Mr. Goulburn, it'll be the Board of Ed in March, recognition night in March, where I'm going to invite all of you so I can give you an award for the work that you did, not just on Future City, but other Project Challenge activities as well. But here you go, Shannon. Good job. Kira's mom, along with Mr. Gallo, two engineers that helped us along the way. Kira's mom, Mrs. Pease, is a traffic engineer, civil engineer with urban engineering, and she's been our mentor for the past couple of years. And Mr. Gallo came in and shared his mechanical engineering expertise with OPEX Corp. And was it the iBot that you brought?
Yes, iBot.
Yeah, that was a cool thing. So we're going to try and, well, I have to get on the ball and get the paperwork in for a field trip, Mr. Goulburn. Anyway, okay, but by hopefully towards the end of February, but that would be great. OPEX Corp is right in Morristown?
We're in Morristown.
So it's about, 15-minute drive from here, and they would get to see. This iBot is so cool. It's like, you want to explain? I'm not the...
Sure, no, not a problem. At OPEX Corporation, we do mail sortation equipment. So we have this machine called a mail matrix where customer gets in older mail. One of the examples first customers we had for that was like a hospital. They got a lot of people working at the hospital. Everybody needs to get their mail, whatever they're getting in. It's junk mail or, important stuff. So everybody has their own little bin. Instead of having somebody walking down and filling bins all day long, we developed a machine that they just take a pile of mail, it feeds them one at a time, reads the envelope to see who it's for, and then there's this iBot, little robotic vehicle, wireless, has its own batteries on it, runs through the machine, and is told where to go, whose bin that piece of mail should go to. So we can just, instead of having multiple people filling bins all day long, it's just one operator at a machine, and they can just keep it running and running. So that'll be definitely something that we look at if we do a field trip. And then we've developed that into warehousing also. So now we have a perfect pick machine that allows like an Amazon to just have an operator stand at the end of the machine, and it brings product to them for somebody's order and just puts it into a box. So there's some of the things we've been developing. It's pretty neat.
And what was really interesting was he brought two versions in. You were talking about sustainability.
Yes.
So a lot of things like that our kids are thinking about in terms of a city. What's the sustainability of this solid waste facility? How can it grow? And I think you were sharing you tweak things along the way to make it last, I guess.
Yes. We originally developed this machine, I think it was 10 years ago now. And through its life, we've had some parts that became obsolete. We couldn't buy them anymore, like the batteries that went on this iBot. They're called capacitors, actually. We couldn't buy that type anymore, so we had to switch to a different one. So therefore, we had to redesign our iBot to use the new capacitors. And we took that opportunity to try to make it lighter, stronger, more reliable, that kind of stuff also. So that was a project I was specifically on. Worked myself as a mechanical engineer, had an electrical engineer working with me. We had to redesign circuit boards and all different kinds of stuff to make it all work, to keep everything up and going. So we didn't have to, okay, we can't make that machine anymore. What do we do? So we do a lot of sustainability.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I also want to thank Ryan DeCesar and his dad, Mr. DeCesar. Ryan really took it upon himself to be our graphic design artist, and the poster over there above VCS Sahara in green, he really put a lot of thought into that design. Ryan, where are you? I can't find you. Do you want to talk about what motivated you to go with that design?
Okay, since our, the main idea of the city was to recycle and try to get rid of waste, I thought of green as recycling, so I tried to make that the main color. Oops, yeah.
Yeah, so as you can see throughout, we had to come up with a card that described the scale. One of the lessons was coming up with an appropriate scale for our downtown area. They decided on, what was it, 1 inch equals 100 feet for the downtown area. You flip it around, they went to 1 inch equals 10 feet, but he continued that design on the card that detailed the scale. He also went ahead and made name tags for all of the members of Project Challenge, which I thought was really generous and nice. And I found old photos from future cities past up to present, and he made a collage for us over here. So if you get a chance, go see there. You can see our early designs and where we are today with this project over the years. We started back in 2010, so it's been every year kind of growing and growing and learning more and more. So thank you, and to all of you who've worked on it, I'm very proud because the discussions were lively. The debates in deciding what ended up on the model. But I thought it was well done. I know it was challenging at times. I know that there was a lot of assignments to do research on Edmodo and poster work, but all of it really fed to a collective knowledge in working on this. So, well done, everyone. Enjoy your pizza. Thank you for coming tonight. I'm going to be wrapping up in about 10 minutes, okay? We have trash cans here, and there's a trash can